there's already talk, and there's been talk all season, there's talk now, season's over, where you go next. Where does that stand?
I'm going to Kalamazoo. I don't know where you're going. I don't know where everybody else is going. I mean, I'm on the bus, and unless they don't want me on there, Kathy, I mean, if 13-1 gets you fired around here, you know, but, you know, I love where I'm at, you know, period. And, you know, it's simple as that. We're heading back to Kalamazoo.
Row the boat, I think, was his whole motto, and you have responsibility. He was responsible in what he did because for the sake of his family and in his future, he was responsible. Trustworthiness, he was not trustworthy in the fact that how he dealt with that. He went back on that motto and that creed. And belief, I think he believes in himself, which is important, but I don't think he believed in his opportunity to prosper at Western, and that's why he left.
So PJ Fleck left. How did that make you feel? Maybe a little capsized? We started interviewing Western Michigan students around the campus to see what their reactions were.
Cause I feel kind of violent about it. He left. Bull.
Really?
That's it. I don't care about him no more like I used to. Cause I'm upset that he left his team.
I think PJ Fleck's a fucking bozo and a dweeb. I don't know why. The level of disrespect I got for that man.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets me right here. He gets me right here.
Speechless. Absolutely just ticked off.
PJ's got kids. If I had kids and I was offered more money, I would have moved. So it kind of sucks for us being in Kalamazoo. He kind of made Kalamazoo a great place to be, but I can understand why he did it.
I think as a student, it was hard. As a student dealing with the idea that the guy that developed the program from the ground up, through my extent here, it was sad because it was such an overnight thing. We had just gotten back from the Cotton Bowl, and it was, the rumors were swirling. It was wild in that first couple days back from Dallas. I think as a professional and as a journalist, I completely understand why. And through a business perspective, I think if you're to put anybody in the position to say that you're going to make as much money as he did in an overnight process, to say no, I think you're not fully grasping the amount of cash and the opportunity that he's going to have at Minnesota.
So how do you feel about PJ Fleck taking Row the Boat away from Western Michigan?
I'm a little salty about it. He kind of implanted it in our heads for like 4 years and then kind of just got up and left, so it's a little weird.
You know, it's kind of disheartening. You know, the WMU students had just begun to adapt that culture, and now that it's taken away, everybody's kind of, I don't know, we're kind of bummed about it. You know, we loved Row the Boat.
In all honesty, that is my biggest disappointment that Row the Boat is leaving. I was okay with PJ Fleck leaving. I was expecting him to leave, but now that Row the Boat is leaving, my heart is kind of broken. It meant a lot to me.
Upon when that news got broken, it was like, oh my gosh, we just got ripped off. Row the Boat is gone, what we established for the past 4 years, although it is his. I do not argue that he shouldn't, that's his. He owns that by rights. But we're like $50,000, that's nothing for 5 athletic scholarships. I think what that does, and this is through conversation with a lot of people that I've been talking with about it, is that they want to open that door for a relationship in the future. And they don't want to necessarily say, this is going to cost you this much, and we want that hefty chunk of change now, where instead they could say, we'll let you get away with it. We understand that you made our university what it is today with the football program. Take it. Let's put it towards the athletics. But in the next 5 or 6 years, when you're a successful coach and we come and ask you for some help, whether it be financial or scouting or whatever it may be, however it works in the football operations, he's going to have to come running.
So do you have any words to the new football coach, Tim Lester?
Tim Lester, hey, PJ Fleck set a high bar. I expect it to be broken.
Just good luck, and I have a really good feeling that he's going to bring some positive vibes around Western again, and it'll be a good season.
Tim Lester, you better do great. Don't f this up. This is your one chance.
Keep them working. Keep them working because they all work hard, and they some good athletes. They got good characters.
I think when it comes to winning games, look at the schedule next year. We fly out to USC, we come back and play away at MSU, and then we come back and play the Wagner Seahawks and the Idaho Vandals. Yeah. So we're starting out with 2 games that if we lose on a national stage, I guarantee you students are going to be panicking. Students are going to say, we're going in the hole, we're done. No, you just lost to a top 10 last year and a team that is supposed to come back pretty strong, MSU. So I think when it comes to winning games, the expectations should not be that high. We shouldn't think that we're going to have another 13-0 season because it's not going to happen. I think finishing that 500 level would be a success for a first-year program.
What? Any expectations?
8 wins, 8-win season. That's my prediction.
Little Caesars Bowl. Let's go. Back. Do you think we can regain that MAC championship?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. 99.9% chance that we will win the MAC championship again. Mark my words today. WMU MAC championship 2018.
I'm thinking 4 losses. Maybe go for a bowl game. It's not going to be. We're going to probably go for a bowl game, but it's not going to be Cotton Bowl. We're not getting that next year, so we're not getting any good bowls next year.
I got high expectations.
Let's do it. That's what I like to hear. Back to you guys. So now it's up to Tim Lester. He's got some pretty big shoes to fill. He's also got to uncapsize a boat, maybe use it as firewood, burn it. But I think it'll work out, and I think we'll be defending MAC champions. Have a good night.